What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, man? What's going on? How it is? What is up? What it was? What it could be? What it should be? And my shit fucked up. Hold on. Take my shit off for a minute. I know my shit was that fucked up coming to hell like that. Yeah, that's the best it's gonna look. It is what it is. Headband there for a reason. Cover this big ass shiny forehead. Boy, man, yo, shit like it belong in the home appliance section. Boy, the big ass forehead. Hold on. Now I look like I'm like fuck around and be the substitute for Harriet Tubman and shit. Hold on. Let me fix my shit. Hold on. Damn, what the hell? Oh my god, I fucked up my shit. Hold on. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, y'all. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let me move this down. Let me move it down. Some people live for the fortune. Alright, let me stop bullshitting. This your boy Bruce Leroy. Whatever. I don't give a fuck if you can't see. Whatever. Raise it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so what's going on there, everybody? This your boy Bruce Leroy coming at y'all once again with another piano session today. It's not going to be as long as the other one. I think we're going to start off something fresh in the morning. Today is just going to be basically redoing what we did yesterday, and then if y'all was here yesterday, we was doing the money patterns and a pre-drill, whatever the hell he was talking about. So we'll do that today. It ain't gonna be that long with piano lesson, just something where it's like I'm kind of refreshing our old shit a little bit. So we're gonna speed run the video we've been watching for like the last couple days, just to kind of like brush up on the shit that we already did, and we're gonna move on to the money patterns, and then that's gonna be it for piano. So piano ain't gonna be that long today, 45 minutes if that, and that's really it. The rest are gonna be reacting to some shit. Follow me on TikTok, it's Bruce Leroy BIH. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, I am Bruce Leroy, alright? So that's what we're doing today. Why does shit sound like the beginning of Family Matters? But anyway, that's what we're doing today, man. We're going to get started with it. So I'm speed running that last video I was watching yesterday, Become a Piano Superhuman. And then there's some shit I like to talk about. Oh, by the way. So we got to talk about the Double XL class that just came out, because I ain't hear none of their music. Double XL class that came out. And what else? We might actually just listen to some of their music. You probably won't get that shit blocked over here, but whatever. It don't matter. I don't really care like that. Oh shit. I got my pedal all the way out here. That sure as hell is gonna help you. To have your fucking piano pedal all the way over there. That definitely is gonna help you for sure. Get my shit together, man. But yeah, man, we gonna get started, bro. I ain't gonna waste y'all time no more. We gonna get started. Let's get it started. Oh, yeah. So real quickly, before we get started, I want to make a comment. So I saw something on social media. It kind of went somewhat viral, okay? It was a dude that was in a fight with somebody. He knocked the person out, whoever it was, right? So then there was this white guy that happened to come across, and the internet was actually condoning the fact that dude. Now, listen, I understand tensions could be high in the heat of the moment, especially when you angry. If I'm mad enough to fight you, that means you really fucked up. Some people just got short temper, but there's not enough context for me to make any determination. Here's the thing. There's a lot of people condoning the fact that what's the name just basically knocked out a innocent person. How the fuck do you condone? Like, number one, GTA and what the fuck called it? Saints Row. These are fucking video games. Cartoons are cartoons. When you see certain shit in video games, whatever, that's just that's funny for the video games. In real life, knocking an innocent person out, how the fuck is that something to celebrate? Now, granted, the guy, as a grown man, you gotta have more situational awareness than that. When somebody is in a fist fight, you don't walk in the area. You get the fuck out of there and you go the other way. You cross the street, whatever the case may be, but you definitely don't walk. So here's the thing. Regardless if that man should have definitely never came in that fucking area regardless. So that was not smart. That was very dumb on his part. But to say that he deserved to get punched in the face, not because he did anything wrong, for no reason. And a lot of y'all say, well, y'all never been in a fight before because, you know, it might be a situation where somebody jumped. No. You got to have enough self-control to realize, oh, shit, analyze the situation. Hell, I wouldn't even been mad if the dude was like, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. Go the other way. If you would have pushed him and showed him totally go the other way because he didn't know what he was on, I would have forgave that slightly. But just because you mad in the heat of the moment doesn't give you the right to go put your hands on somebody else just because you fucking feel like it. And niggas was actually in the comments defending that shit. A bunch of motherfuckers in the comments defending an innocent person getting knocked out. How the fuck does that make any sense? So an innocent person gets punched in their face and the internet celebrates. This is a backwards fucking society if I ever seen it. See, this is why, Hanes fucked up a whole generation. They removed tags from the t-shirts. Cause now niggas can't even feel when they shits on back. Or you know when your shits on backwards, they feel like your fucking shirt choking you? Now niggas can't tell the difference. Thank you, Hanes, for fucking up a whole generation of people. I applaud you guys. Thank you so much. And thank you too, Michael Jordan. Appreciate you for your basketball talents and for you endorsing that bullshit. I appreciate you, Michael Jordan. I appreciate you so much. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I so appreciate you. The bottom line is this. To defend a grown person getting punched in their face, not because they did anything wrong. Like, again, he would have yelled at him and probably give him a nice little shove, even though I don't like putting your hands on nobody. Basically, to me, he thought he could get away with what he did because he looked at the guy. He was like, yo, if this guy's not going to hurt a fly, let me just punch him in his fucking face because I'm mad. That's not cool. And I don't know why the fuck the internet was endorsing that shit like that was cool. Like, granted, the guy got to have more situational awareness than what he had. You don't walk in an area where there's fucking fighting and shooting. You go the other fucking way. You don't walk in that area. That was very dumb of him to do that. However, that does not mean just because he made a stupid decision, he does not deserve to get punched in the face as a result of it. Okay? Those are two different things, right? Granted, he had no business doing that. That was very dumb. And sometimes when you haven't been in bad situations enough or you haven't been around a bad situation, sometimes you genuinely don't know, right? But that man was minding his business and you sock him in the face for no fucking reason because in your head you looked at him and you're like, I can get away with it. And niggas was like, yeah, this how we start off Juneteenth. Shut the fuck up. Y'all sound stupid as shit. Did y'all fucking mothers and fathers drop in your fucking head? Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, whoever the fuck was in the comments saying, what the fuck are y'all talking about? So I just wanted to get that over with. I know that sounds like I'm trying to bullshit, so I don't just do piano. Which, in a kind of way it is, but I wanted to talk about it a couple days ago when it happened. Just to get that out the way. It's on my mind now, so before I forget it. Because I wanted to mention it on stream today. I should have talked about it. I had a plan to talk about it 2 days ago. or like 2-3 days ago, but I completely forgot. But I'm just mentioning it now because it's on my mind, so I can get that out the way. All right, we going piano now, straight up. Straight up. Yeah.
Zach Evans here, and today I'm going to teach you 4 simple chords that you can use to play hundreds of famous songs on piano and at the same time work on your improv skills. Now this lesson is going to be the super easy beginner's piano lesson. I don't care if you've never touched a piano in your life, you could learn this in less than a week. Most beginners take as little as 3 days to learn this. So this video is going to be a 3-part video. First, I'm going to show you the exact notes of the chords. Then step 2, I'm going to show you how to drill them into your system so they're rock solid in your muscle memory and you're not going to have problems getting hands together coordination and sloppy playing. And in the third section,
we just run through the video because it's a brush up. It's not really the lesson today.
Simple variations you can use to this chord progression that really add spice and add life and add pop to it. All right, so here's what the 4 chord progression is going to sound like. Remember, if this looks complicated, if it looks hard, I guarantee you can learn it and you'll see how easy it is once we break it down step by step. So here's what it's going to sound like. And it also could sound like this if we switch it up and use a different pattern. We could use the same 4 chords, it might sound more like this.
This shit sound like an intro to a Leona Lewis song. Her ass should have been a star. I don't know how the fuck she just disappeared. Cameron got a video and I'll look at it.
You guys are excited to learn? I'm ready to go. All right, let's get
started.
All right, so to learn these chords, we're basically going to use a couple of music theory hacks to make it even easier to learn. Now, before I made this video, I went and looked up all the other videos that were similar to this to make sure that mine was the best and the easiest way to learn. And a lot of these videos, they'd be like, yeah, it's easy, only 4 chords. C, G, A minor, F. And they'd be playing these big 4-note chords and they're moving their hands all around the piano. And I'm like, this is not easy, especially if you're a beginner. If you've ever been frustrated with lessons that make everything too hard, we're not going to do that. We're going to make it super simplified for you right now. All right, so here's the 4 chords. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to put both of your thumbs on C. So to find the C, find the 2 black notes, 1, 2, and go 1 note below it. There's your C. Find 2 black notes, 1 note below it, that's a C. Now your thumbs are going to stay on C throughout this entire lesson, and your fingers are going to stay on the corresponding notes as well throughout the entire time. You never have to shift your hands. You never have to move your fingers. You're going to stay on the exact same notes because of the music theory hacks that we're going to use. All right, so your first chord is a C major chord. You're going to play a C in your left hand and C, E, G in your right hand. The next chord is a G chord. You're going to play a B in your left hand and a C, D, G in your right hand. Now technically, this is actually a G sus chord in first inversion. I don't want you to memorize that or even think about it if you're a beginner. Just to simplify it, we're just going to call this a G chord because it serves the same purpose. Now our next chord is going to be an A minor chord. So it's going to be an A in your left hand, C, E, G in your right hand. Now again, technically this is an A minor 7th chord. We're not going to worry about that. We're just going to call this an A minor chord to keep it simple. And the last chord is an F major chord. So we have an F in your left hand. We have C, F, G in your right hand. This is technically an F add 9 chord, but we're just going to call this an F chord to make it simple. All right, so now we have our 4 chords, C major, G major, A minor, and F. Now I want you to stop right here, and before you think, hey, I'm going to go rush off to my piano, I have the notes already, I'm just going to learn this, I want you to really encourage you to watch the rest of the video, because a lot of people, they go off and they don't learn it correctly in the right way, and they don't really drill it into their muscle memory correctly, and then what happens is they come back and it's very sloppy and they have trouble getting hands together. So I want to really encourage you right here to watch the rest of this video. We're going to talk about how to drill it super deep into your muscle memory. All right, so the first part of this, we're going to just work on the left hand. Now the left hand is a lot easier than the right hand because you're only playing 1 note at a time, where your right hand, you're playing 3 notes at a time. So what we want to do with this left hand is get this thing so rock solid that you could play this thing in your sleep, right? And what we're going to do, how we're going to do that, is we're going to use the 4 rhythms, which is a very common strategy we use in piano to drill in really deep muscle memory. All right, so here's how it works. The 4 notes in the left hand are simply C, B, A, F. So first we're just gonna repeat that 4 times, right? You're just gonna go C, B, A, F. So I want you to pause the video now, repeat that 4 times. All right, now the next step is we're gonna run it 4 times using the first rhythm. So the first rhythm is simply long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. So you're gonna play it exactly like that, using the rhythm long, short, short. And you're gonna repeat that 4 times. All right, the next step, we're gonna use rhythm number 2. So this rhythm is just the reverse of the rhythm we just did. It's short, long, sounds like this. Short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. Easy, right? All right, now before we go into rhythm number 3, I actually kind of want to give you guys the PDF cheat sheet right now that I'm thinking about it. I was going to give it to you at the end, but I think it might be helpful to give it to you now. That way you don't have to memorize all these rhythms and you have it just in a PDF form that you can print out, or you can just leave it on your laptop and it's going to make it a lot easier. All right, so to get the PDF form, all you have to do in this video, in the description, and also I'm going to put a link somewhere on the screen. It's going to say click this link, and you click that link, and it's going to bring you to this page. And this is to sign up for my free course. Yes, it really is 100% free. A lot of people are like, oh, is there a trial period? No, there's no trial. There's none of that BS. It's 100% free. So all you got to do is click here to sign up, enter your first name and your email. It'll take like 15 seconds. Once you get my free lessons, it'll take you to this page. Now, this is the main page that has all the lessons in my free course on it. I want you to ignore all these for now. Actually, if you have time later, come back to these, but scroll all the way to the bottom where it says extras. And this is where I put all my extras for my YouTube videos. And click on the one that says learn 4 chords, learn hundreds of songs, money patterns, and PDFs. If you click on this, it's gonna go to the page with all the extra resources on this lesson. And if you scroll down to the bottom, by the way, if you want to see all the songs you can play using this chord progression, there's going to be a video here. It's a very famous video. You might have seen it already. But for now, I want you to scroll past that where it says PDF cheat sheets. And if you click this link, it's going to give you the cheat sheet for this lesson. And you'll notice it has chord 1, chord 2, chord 3, chord 4. And if you scroll down to page 2, boom, all the 4 rhythms right here. So you don't have to waste time trying to memorize these. You can just download the cheat sheet. All right, so what I want you to do is pause the video, go download the cheat sheet, and then come back when you have it. All right, so at this point, we've done the normal rhythm. We've repeated it 4 times. We've done rhythm 1. We've done rhythm 2. So we're gonna move on to rhythm 3 right here. So it's gonna be the pattern long, short, 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 long, short, short, short. It's gonna sound like this. Long, short, 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 long, short, short, short. So I want you to pause the video and do that 4 times. All right, once we've done that, we're gonna move on to the final rhythm, which is just the opposite of that rhythm. It's just short, 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 long, short, 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 long. So right now I want you to do short, 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 long, short, 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 long. All right, you're gonna repeat that 4 times, and then you're gonna do it one last time, not using any of the special rhythms. So you're just gonna do, and you're gonna repeat that 4 final times. Now I really want you guys to not skip this step, and I hope you can see, and let me know in the comments, can you see how learning it like this is gonna really drill it into your muscle memory, as opposed to just repeating it over and over and kind of learning it sloppily. We're like, no, we're gonna learn this thing rock solid 100%. All right, let's move on to the next step now. Now we're gonna start adding in the right hand. All right, so the right hand has 4 chords. But we're actually going to simplify it more than that. And if you'll notice, these chords, the outside of the chord stays the same, right? You have your 1 and your 5 on the C and a G, and every chord has these notes, right? I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4. You're always playing the C and the G, so these don't change at all. So what we're going to do before we add the middle note is we're going to get really used to playing these outside notes with your left hand. So what I want you to do now is you're just gonna play just these two notes, and then you're gonna play this same left hand pattern going down. So it's gonna look like this. And then you're gonna move down to the B, and then the A. Your right hand is saying exactly the same. And you're just gonna repeat this over and over and over, and just drill it into your muscle memory. Now, if you're having trouble getting hands together, what I want you to try is one, I want you to slow down. Likely you're going too fast. The second thing I want you to try is I want you to stare at your left hand. And literally sometimes I actually bring my head down and literally just stare at my left hand while you're playing this, and really just stare at it and just think, what's the next note? It's a B, my right hand staying the same. What's the next note? Next note is A minor. Next note is gonna be this F. And my right hand staying the same the whole time. All right, so once you have this rock solid, guess what? I have actually some really good news for you. You could stop here. You could literally stop here and start gigging. Now let me show you what just this sounds like when we add some money patterns. We'll talk about money patterns later, but you could start playing this.
What you want to do is save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
That's great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the green?
I can ask, but he's not going to. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
My name is Dylan Shaw. I came to Upwork with a very specific AI specialization need. I had no idea that Upwork was going to have this many candidates turn out for something so niche. I feel confident I'm getting somebody who can deliver results for the business.
Right, that already sounds cool. We haven't even added the middle note. You could literally stop the video right here and start gigging right now. But guess what? You're not gonna do that. Why? Because you want to get to the next level of piano, right? You want to keep improving yourself. So I just want to let you know, though, that even at this point, you're already good. But now let's add in this middle note to take this even to the next level. All right, so the middle notes, it's a very simple pattern. It goes E, down to D, back up to E, and then up to F. And you just repeat these four notes over and over and over again. Now, what I want you to do with these four notes is I want you to practice these four notes in the four rhythms, right? So pull up that cheat sheet that you had. Hopefully you've downloaded it by now. And I want you to practice it using the rhythms. Now, when I taught you the rhythms before, I walked you through the whole process. And I really held your hand and said, okay, now we're gonna do rhythm number 1, repeat it 4 times. And I really held your hand through it. But for this, I wanna stop holding your hand because I don't want you to be dependent on me as a teacher. I want to kind of let go of the handhold and let you experience the rhythm so you really are doing the learning and not just copying what I'm doing. Does that make sense? So right now I want you to pause the video and do the rhythms on these 4 notes. All right, so once we have these drilled in, now we're gonna add the outsides with these middle notes in it, all right? So this is the point a lot of times where people start freaking out. All right, a lot of beginners think, wow, I'm playing 3 notes at the same time. This is really hard. If you think about it, you've already learned these 2 notes. These 2 notes stay the same. And you've already learned this pattern. All we're doing is putting them together. So don't freak out. And remember, if this is seeming a little overwhelming at this point, remember that this is the point where you really learn, right? You don't learn when stuff is easy. You learn when stuff is a little challenging, when it's overwhelming. So if this is getting hard for you right now, I want you to stick with it and push through to the end, because it's gonna be worth it once you come out the other side and you can play this. All right, so to simplify it a little at the beginning, I want you to do 2 chord alternates. And what that means is you just alternate between 2 chords. So we're gonna take our first chord, C major, C, E, G, and just the next chord, our G major chord, C, D, G. So the only thing that changes is your middle finger goes from your E to your pointer finger at a D. So just alternate between these 2 chords and just drill this until the cows come home. Drill these 2 chords until you can do it in your your sleep without even thinking about it. All right, now the next step is we're going to take the last two chords of the progression. So we're going to take the C chord, and now we're going to move this E up to this F. And it's going to look like this. And now we're going to alternate it. Back to this, back to the F, back to the E, back to the F.
Okay, I'm doing it completely fucking
Boom,
wrong.
I want you to run that again till the cows come home, till you can go to sleep and do this in your dreams. You know what I mean? So I want you to really solidify this. All right, so once you have that rock solid, now we're gonna do all four chords. So we're gonna start off on the C chord. And we're gonna move this E down to a D. Then we're gonna move back up to the E. And then we're gonna move up to the F. And I want you to just keep repeating these four over and over and over, so they just drill into your muscle memory. So when we put our left hand, now it's going to be a lot easier to get everything working together. All right, we're on to the final step. If you made it this far, congrats, you made it a big portion of the way. Now, before we add this last step, I want you to do something for me right now. I want you to go in the comments and leave one of two comments. Either, hey Zach, I got it, this is good, I'm good at this point, or Zach, I don't get it, here's why. Here's the part of the lesson I don't understand. Now, there's two reasons for this. One is for me, and one is for you. One is for me so I can say, hey, people are getting it, my teaching is working, I'm gonna keep explaining this way. And one is for, and if you don't get it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down to all the comments, and I'm gonna respond to them. And if someone doesn't get it, I'm gonna explain it further. That way, what I wanna do is I want to build up this whole comment section that's like a reference. Right? How cool would that be? So I don't leave any student behind. And every student is going from square one to square 100. And if they have any problems along the way, they can just scroll down to the comments and they'll have the answers right in the comments. Let's build this piano community where we all help each other out. That's rule number one. Reason number two is there's been so many studies, and you probably know this already, that have shown the more that you engage with a lesson on piano, the more you will learn and the more you will retain. And so by just commenting on a YouTube video, you will retain more information by doing that. And I've noticed what a lot of really smart people have been doing, a lot of my YouTube videos, they go in the comment section and they just summarize the entire video up until this point. Now think about how powerful that is. They go down there, they summarize everything that's happened up to this point. Think how much that's going to make your brain retain this information, have to go back and learn it and really retain it for the long run, instead of just watching this video and forgetting everything right afterward. All right, so once you've left a comment, now we're going to go on to the final step, which is getting hands together. Now, hands together, it's going to look like this. Just the same way we learn these middle notes in the right hand. We're going to take two chords at a time and we're going to alternate between them. All right, so the first two chords are C major. And then all we're going to do is we're going to move the E down to the D. And we're going to move this C down to a B. So E and then D. And you'll notice my left hand goes from C to B. And just alternate these two chords over and over. Now, if this is already too tricky for you,
Okay, so we pretty much got we could try it out ourselves, but we pretty much was doing that while the video was going on. We're going to, I don't know what they get from calling academics a snitch. Academics is not a fucking street nigga, he's a reporter. That's what I don't understand. Alright, where's my shit? My lessons in. What was it? June 21st or 22nd? Have you tried this yet? Well, today's the 24th, so that means Monday was the 22nd, so we had the 22nd. Did I get it here? I don't remember. What the fuck? I'm confused now. Oh, shit. I had the fucking what's the name, and now I don't have it no more. Cause I could have swore that I had it, but it's weird. Ain't nobody hit me back up. Don't matter, I don't give a fuck. Okay, cool. So, a pre-Geo shit. So, secret sauce, left hand pad. This is money patterns. Skills made easy.
What's up, guys? I'm Zach Evans, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to do really fast arpeggio, crossover arpeggio runs on the piano. Looks something like this.
What the fuck was the money pattern shit?
So that, I call it sweeping, because it's similar to what a guitar player does when he sweep picks. And all it is really fast arpeggios. I'm going to teach you the basic sweep today.
I don't even give a fuck about none of that. I do not care. Yeah, this it right here. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
What's up, my piano friends? Zach Evans here, and today we're going to talk about some money rhythms you can use on this chord progression to make it sound even cooler and to really make it pop. Now, before you watch this video, I want to make sure that you have the original chord progression rock solid, because a big mistake people make is they don't have it rock solid and it's a little bit sloppy. And guess what? If we add even more to that, it's just going to get even sloppier. So I want to make sure you have the original rock solid before you move on and start learning these concepts in the video. All right, so let's get started. The first rhythm, money rhythm we're going to learn is very simple. It's simply quarter notes in the right hand. So we're going to take our chord progression, and all we're going to do is we're going to play 4 notes in the right hand for every note in the left hand. So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, just because this is simple, you'd be surprised how many songs use this exact pattern. Even though it's not super complex and super complicated, it makes you sound a lot cooler. All right, now if you're having trouble getting that rhythm, what I'd suggest you do is before you play the rhythm, tap it on your legs. So just tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you have that down, then you can move on to playing it. All right, so for the next 2 rhythms, money rhythms, we're gonna tap it no matter what, because these are a little bit more challenging. Now the first rhythm, it sounds, or the next money rhythm sounds like this. It goes. common rhythm that you'll hear in songs all over the place. So let's tap it first. So it's just gonna be like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Alright, once you have the tapping down pat, now we're gonna move to the keyboard and we're gonna leave out the middle note for now just to make it even easier. And we're just gonna play it. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Once you have that down pat, now we're gonna add the middle note back in and do the same thing. It's gonna sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Alright, so that's money pattern number 2. Now money pattern number 3 that we're going to learn is actually very similar to money pattern number 2. The right hand is exactly the same. And all we're going to do is add some rhythm to the left hand. When it's done, it's going to sound like this. It's one of my personal favorites. I use this thing all the time when I'm out gigging or playing for a singer and stuff like that. All right, so first we're gonna tap the rhythm. So here's how it goes. It goes both, left, right, left, right, both, left, right, left, right, both, left, right, left, right, both, left, right, left, right. And you can actually, even if you can't get the tapping yet, start just saying that before you tap. Both, left, right, both, left, right. Then you're gonna tap it. Once you're good tapping, now we're gonna put our hands on the keyboard. And again, first we're just gonna use only 1 and 5 in the right hand just to make it easier, and the normal pattern in the left hand. So it's gonna sound like this. Both, left, right, both, left, right, both, left. Oh, I even messed up. Both, left, right, both, left, right. Once you have that down pat, now all we're gonna do is add the middle fingers back in. So it's gonna sound like this.
I gotta go back to the beginning because I don't know what the fuck he
Left,
did.
Right. Even if you can't get the tap. It's one of my personal favorites. I use this thing all the time when I'm out gigging or playing for a singer and stuff like that. All right, so first we're gonna tap the rhythm. So here's how it goes. It goes both, left, right, both, left, right, both, left, right, both, left, right. And you can actually, even if you can't get the tapping yet, start just saying that before you tap. Both, left, right, both,
Left, right, left, right. Hold on. So both, left, right. So okay. So the pattern like. Okay, cool. So. Okay, both left, right. Okay, I got it. Both left, right. So, both left, right. So. back a couple more times. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat, because I'm kind of nothing. Nothing. No milk. Nothing. All right, so let's do it again. So, this is fun. I ain't gonna lie to you. When you actually start learning this shit for real, it's low-key fun. I ain't gonna lie. This low-key fun. I'm not gonna lie. When you low-key start learning this shit for real, though, this is fun. No cap. This is fun for sure. You start learning this shit for real. I feel like that's the wrong note because shit don't sound good, but I'm doing what he asked because the F is the last pattern is CFG.
Then you're gonna tap it. Once you're good tapping, now we're gonna put our hands on the keyboard and
Oh, you fucking idiot. Oh my god, I just accepted the fucking tag. Yo! Dumb nigga, bro. It's a dumb nigga, man. It's a dumb nigga, man. Stupid as hell. I dead ass. Okay.
once you have that down, then you can move on to playing it. Songs all over the place. So let's tap it first. So it's just gonna be like this. And 2, and 3, and 4, and. All right, once you have the tapping down pat, now we're gonna move to the keyboard and we're gonna leave out the middle note for now just to make it even easier. And we're just gonna play it. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Once you have that down pat, now we're gonna add the middle note back in and do the same thing. It's gonna sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, so that's money pattern number 2. Now money pattern number 3 that we're gonna learn is actually very similar to money pattern number 2. The right hand is exactly the same. And all we're gonna do is add some rhythm to the left hand. When it's done, it's gonna sound like this. It's one of my personal favorites. I use this thing all the time when I'm out gigging or playing for a singer and stuff like that. All right, so first we're gonna tap the rhythm. So here's how it goes. It goes both, left, right, left, right, both, left, right, left, right, both, left, right, left, right, both, left, right, left, right. And you can actually, even if you can't get the tapping yet, start just saying that before you tap. Both, left, right, both, left, right. Then you're gonna tap it. Once you're good tapping, now we're gonna put our hands on the keyboard. And again, first we're just gonna use only 1 and 5 in the right hand just to make it easier, and the normal pattern in the left hand. So it's gonna sound like this. Both, left, right, both, left, right, both, left. Oh, I messed up. Both, left, right, both, left, right. Once you have that down pat, now all we're gonna do is add the middle fingers back in. So it's gonna sound like this. Both, left, right, both, left, right, both, left, right, both, left, right. All right, so those are the 3 main rhythmic money rhythms, what I call, because I use these ones all the time. But in reality, you can just make these up, right? These aren't special. These are just rhythms that people made up and they sounded cool. But you can make anything up. You can make up your own rhythm. Or you could do. would encourage you to do is don't just copy the ones that I have for you, but actually start making them up, and eventually you'll get to the point where you'll hear a song and you'll actually make the rhythm fit the song better just by the feel of it, where you're not technically going in and thinking this song has this rhythm, therefore I will play this. You can just feel it, but that just comes with practice, making up your own rhythms, and eventually getting so good at this pattern that you're really not thinking about it and you can make up whatever rhythms you want. All right, that's all for this video. Now below this video, I'm gonna have another video. This one is gonna be on the arpeggio patterns that you can use with this. What's up, my piano friends? Zach Evans here, and today we're gonna talk about
Alright, so these 2 videos, and after that, that's it for today.
some
for the
money
piano shit.
arpeggio patterns that you can use over the chord progression to really bring it to life, to really make it pop. Now, before this, we've been using all block chords, which means we play all the notes at the same time in the right hand. An arpeggiated pattern simply means we're going to break up those notes and play them at different times. So it could be, or it could be, as long as we're not playing all the notes at the same time. All right, now these arpeggio patterns are a little more challenging than the block chord patterns. They're going to take a little more practice, but they're a very good tool to have in your arsenal. All right, so the first pattern is called split chords, or some people call them rocking chords. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to take the top 2 notes and play them at the same time, and then we're going to take the bottom note and we're going to play it separately. And we're just going to alternate between those 2. So that's, for example, for a C chord. And we do the same thing for the rest of the chords. So we could take our G chord, and we're going to take the top 2 notes, which are these 2, and we're just going to alternate with that C. And we move to our A minor. Again, it's going to be these top 2 notes, alternating. And then the F chord, it's going to be these top 2 notes. So you'll notice we're using the same chord, the same notes, these 3, then these 3, then these 3, and then these 3, but we're just simply doing, arpeggiating the chords. We're playing the top 2 and the bottom. So in slow motion, it's going to look like this, the whole progression. And once you speed it up, it's going to sound like this. Now, you'll probably actually recognize this money pattern because it's used super often in a lot of pop songs and even some EDM songs nowadays. All right, so that's the first pattern. Now, these arpeggio patterns, I'd highly suggest you practice them first, hands separate, and then later go on hands together. You can use the rhythm strategy as well, and make sure you practice very slowly, especially when you get hands together for the first time, to make sure you're playing accurately. All right, so that's the first one. Now the second note is a single note arpeggio pattern, and all we're gonna do is, it's very similar, except we're gonna take the middle note, the bottom note, then the top note, then the bottom note. And we're just gonna repeat that, so.
Alright, so you moving his motherfucking
It's
hands too
gonna sound
goddamn
like this.
fast.
We're gonna take the middle note, the bottom note, then the top note, then the bottom note. And we're just gonna repeat that, so. So it's gonna sound like this. I hope you kind of caught on to what I'm doing, but all we're doing, taking the same chord. So the first one is this C major, and it's just middle, bottom, top, bottom, middle, bottom, top, bottom. And then we're gonna take the G chord, these notes, not changing the notes, middle, bottom, top, bottom, middle, bottom, top, bottom. Then our A minor chord, same notes, middle, bottom, top, bottom, middle, bottom, top, bottom. And then our F chord, middle, bottom, top, bottom, middle, bottom, top, bottom. So E chord, these notes, not changing the notes, middle, bottom, top, bottom, middle, bottom, top, bottom. Then our A minor chord, same notes, middle, bottom, top, bottom, middle, bottom, top, bottom. And then our F chord, middle, bottom, top, bottom, middle, bottom, top, bottom. So and notice too, the number of repetitions you play just matters how fast you change the chords. So I could do
Said
a
middle,
faster
bottom.
chord change.
Hold on. So he said middle, bottom, top, bottom. So let's do this. Let's just middle, bottom, top, bottom. Middle, bottom, top, bottom. So middle, no. Okay.
Or I could just repeat the right hand more times and play it like this. matching up with when the song's chords change. All right, so those are the first two patterns, especially with this pattern. For a beginner, this is going to be very challenging, right? It's going to be advanced. You might have to practice it, sleep on it, practice it, sleep on it, practice it, sleep on it, and then the third day you get it, right? But you definitely can get it. Make sure you're using the rhythms, especially in this one. The rhythms are going to be huge for a pattern like this. All right. Now the third type of arpeggio pattern is the chord fill, and this is actually a combination of one of the money rhythms with a fill. This is probably my single most used pattern if I had to pick one. All right, so all we're gonna do is we're gonna do the quarter note rhythms that we learned in the money rhythms, which is just this. And all we're gonna do is before we change the chord, we're gonna do what's called a fill. And if you know what a drum fill is, it's when the drummer's playing a beat and then he goes do 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 do, and then he goes back into the normal beat. Now we can do the same thing on piano, but we just use arpeggiated chords, and you can use any notes in any order as long as they're the notes of the chord that we're playing. So let me give you an example. We start out with the quarter notes, and now we add a fill, and we go to the next chord, add a fill. So you'll notice my right hand, I'm just playing the chords, and then at the end, I just play these same notes that I'm playing with a chord, just arpeggiated in any way. And there's no right way or wrong way to do this. Oftentimes, people kind of just feel a fill, right? So you'll be just... It just feels good, you know? And you'll get the hang of it.
Let's try to do the
more
pattern
you
he
do it.
just did, and then I think we're gonna move on to the next one, and we're gonna finish out. So it's just gonna be like this. Okay, so. Moving on. Last video, and after that, we're going to move the hell on.
What's up, my piano friends? Zach Evans here, and today we're going to talk about some simple, what I call money variations to the normal chord progression. Now, what a money variation, it's a simple variation that doesn't take a lot of extra practice time, right? Because you already learned the chord progression, but there's a couple little tricks where you can shift it to different places, and you don't have to really learn anything new, but it gives you extra variations so your songs don't all sound exactly the same. All right, so the first easy variation is called octave shifting. And all that means is we can take this exact same chord progression and we can shift it to any C on the keyboard. And if you remember, a C is just a note. If you take the two black notes, the one right below it, that's a C, right? Two black notes below it is a C. We start with our thumbs on C. But we could also start with our thumbs on this C and this C, right? Still two black notes, one below. We can play this exact same progression. It's gonna sound cool in a different way, right? You could have your left thumb on on this C and your right thumb on this C. You can move everything up super high and you can do. So yeah, right, maybe you have the intro up here where it's nice and more like calm. And then maybe for the chorus you bring it down. You bring it down here and then maybe, you can even shift it lower. So it's a quick, easy way to instantly kind of multiply this chord progression across the whole keyboard. All right, now the second simple variation we can do is all we can do is basically use any of these three middle notes at any time. So originally when I taught you this progression, it's always when we're playing the C, we're always using the E as the middle note, right? And then when we play the G chord, we have the D, and then it goes back up to the E, and then it goes up to the F. But in reality, these three middle notes, you can kind of use at any time, and they're gonna give it a different feel depending what you do. So we could play the C, and we still have these outside notes the same, but we could play an F here, right? It just sounds different. It doesn't sound better or worse. It just sounds different. And you can mix them up. So you could be like, or it could be like F, E, D, E, F, E. And we can even switch to the next chord and do the same pattern.
We're gonna finish out this video. After that, we done piano. This shit is just like more or less a little
You can
advanced.
really mess around with changing these middle notes, and these type of patterns I hear a lot in especially worship music. So if you're on a worship team at a church, I was on one for a long time in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and I would do this all the time where you can just live here. You can literally just live here the whole song, and it's always gonna sound cool. It's always gonna sound good. All right, so that's the second one. The third simple variation that we can do is transposing to other keys. Now, this isn't a transposition tutorial, so it's gonna be a little complicated to transpose it to all the keys. But I'm gonna show you how to transpose it to G major. The reason being, sometimes you're in the key of C down here, and the notes are too high to sing, right? Maybe you're singing, you have to sing way up here. La, 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 la. It's too high for you. Don't judge my singing voice. I'm not a singer, but you get my point. Maybe you're working with a singer, and this is too high for their voice. So what you can do, if it's too high, la 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 la, is you can actually move it down to G, and now they have to sing la 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 la, and it's a lot easier to sing because it's lower. Again, I'm not a good singer, but you get the picture. If you're a singer or if you're playing with a singer, you can do this. So all we're gonna do, it's the exact same chord progression, but we're just gonna move our thumbs up to a G. Now a G, if you take the three black notes between the first and the second one, that's the G. So move your two thumbs there, and it's, right, it sounds the same as this, we're just moving it to this G. Now the only difference, if you'll notice, is your second finger in your left hand actually plays this F sharp instead of this F. So it's not F, right? Even though for our C, when we were playing in C, we played the white note. For this variation, you have to play the black note. So it's a little more confusing in that sense, but that's the only note that's different. So it's still, you play this, and then it's, the rest of it's the same. So it's gonna look like this. And again, we can move this to any G on the keyboard. We can move it up here. Someone's combining octave transposition with just transposing to G major. All right, so these are some easy variations you can do, and it's nice to have a couple variations. That way, when you're playing with the singer, you could have the verse sounds like this, the chorus sounds like this, the pre-chorus sounds like this, but you really don't have to learn any new notes or any new patterns. All right, hope that helped you guys out. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace out and happy practicing.
Whatever, fuck it. We're gonna do some of this shit tomorrow, and then I'm gonna look at that last joint he had. We're gonna move the fuck on. So, NBA draft happened today. Not looking at that at all. So, we're gonna move straight to the double XL class, and then we'll figure out what the fuck we're gonna react to after that. So, let me get this shit up out of here. Kinda learned something today, kinda. That last joint I gotta go do again. Austin Reeves. Stories getting traded. They always do this stupid ass. Oh, I'm about to get my shit clipped, boy. They trying to get my shit clipped, boy.
We're going to talk about the rookies to Eli Stowers. We're also going to talk about Markel Bell. Also,
Hey, shout out to Markel Bell, so everybody sign.
we got to talk about this WIP ridiculous poll, and I get it, it's June, there's not much to talk about, but you went crazy with this one. Lastly, Mac McWilliams.
I'm put also Barry
Recently, a couple
McCocker.
people have been asking me, why haven't I done any videos about the NBA, even though we just went through the playoffs and we went through the NBA Finals, the Knicks won, Wemby and the Spurs lost. And the reason is because, well, the timing just didn't line up. But I'm here now, and in this video, I'm going to answer who is the best player in the NBA right now. The answer is not obvious, so you're going to want to stick around and watch this entire video. But remember, before you do, please press that subscribe button. Let's help my channel get more popular. Big changes are coming in the near future. The way I see it, there are 6 players with at least some legitimate claim to being the best in the world at this moment. We have Jalen Brunson, we have Giannis, we have Luka, we got Victor Wembanyama, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Nikola Jokic. I'm going to be evaluating them one by one, starting off with New York's favorite little man, Jalen Brunson. The arguments for Brunson being the best player in the world are his knack for making clutch shots. There's no doubt about it. Brunson, as we saw in the finals and as we've seen over the last couple years in the postseason, he's not afraid of the moment, and he has a knack for making clutch shots. He just won Finals MVP, and he helped snap the Knicks' 53-year title drought. But he wasn't just a one-series wonder. Like I said, he now has had about 4 years of consistently great performance in the postseason. He's a playoff riser, which is something that you can't say about a lot of players. And despite his size, he can get any shot off at any time because of his skill level, and that matters a lot. Now we get to the arguments against Brunson. Brunson. He's a very good regular season player, but not a dominant one, or not at least to the same level of dominance as the other guys in this list. He doesn't have any MVPs, which is okay, but he also doesn't have any first-team All-NBA selections, which is a little bit more damning, especially if you're going to be considered the best player in the world. He also plays on a team that's good enough that he can pick and choose his spots, and he doesn't have to carry. As we saw in the finals, although he had great clutch moments, his shooting throughout the majority of those games was usually pretty poor until the fourth quarter, and yet he was still able to win a lot of these games because the Knicks were a very, very well-rounded team and a very well-built team, and they were just playing at an incredible level as a team. I mean, that's why they had the best plus-minus of any team in NBA history in the playoffs. It also is worth noting that the Knicks usually do a really good job of not blowing leads, or they do really well when Brunson is not on the court. Not as good as they are with him on the court. It's not like they hemorrhage points when he's not out there. And I don't mean to go all Becky Hammond on everybody, but the facts is Brunson is always going to be a defensive liability because of his size. That's just a reality. And every great guard, whether it's Steph or Isaiah Thomas, undersized guards, I guess, that win championships, all of those teams won championships because they had great defenses around their small guards. You can't win with small guards unless you have great defensive pieces around them. That's just a reality. And Brunson also is not a bad passer, but he's not a great passer for a guard. He's not he's not your typical classic point guard. He's not going to get a bunch of assists. He's out there to be a scorer. So for my money, I would say that Brunson, very good player. He has the New York media behind him, but he's not the best player in the world. Next up, we got Giannis Antetokounmpo, the former Milwaukee Buck, who is now the newest member of the Miami Heat, barring a fit.
Okay. So now we got to react to the XXL class. So we're going to figure out who's on there.
My new evil phone company will have the most...
Oh, really?
To be a freshman and rap and everything. One of those things that validates an artist. Who's the hottest right now? Means you're doing something right. Freshman class, you in the best of the best. Grew up watching this. I was a super fan. I've been watching every class.
Slay on. I was happy to see Slay on there. Hey, Chris Kirkpatrick, or Chris Patrick, I guess they call him. I thought his name was Chris Kirkpatrick. Because I used to follow this guy. I still do. His name is Jordan Ramble. He's a Christian rapper. And I used to follow him, and then I ended up coming across Chris Patrick. Then I seen him, I think, a year ago, maybe six to 9 months ago. Might have been last summer, actually. Either last summer or in the fall. He had this freestyle with Kai Cenat, and I swear to God, and people are going to say, oh, you glazing, oh, you woo-de-woo. Nah, listen to me very carefully. Go watch that. I don't know if I want to get copyrighted or some shit, but go watch. First off, we're gonna look it up to see if y'all can look. Chris Patrick. I'm gonna say something that's going to fuck with a lot of old heads. Kai Cenat freestyle. That freestyle he did, I deserve. I swear to God. First off, shout out to him, because I think he's actually a doctor too. Or he works somewhere in the medical field. So shout out to him. But I'm not going to lie to you. This shit was probably a top 10 best freestyle in hip-hop history. I'm going to say this one more time. That Chris Patrick freestyle with Kai Cenat, top 10 freestyle in fucking rap history. It was that good. It was one where it was like he was spitting and he was saying something. And that's just something we don't see a lot, especially nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sitting up here goddamn I'm not saying my freestyle is really that good because I'm more or less of a writer. But I'm not more or less, I am a writer. But, you know, it is what it is with that. But honestly, top 10 freestyle, I'm happy he made it. Low-key, this team should have been on a long time ago. Should have been on a long time ago. It should have took this goddamn long. He's been in the game too long. Like, bro, when it comes to, like, rap on Twitter, he ran that shit. Like, he probably is the most popular rapper on Twitter. Like, as far as, like, not talking about mainstream, talking about, like, the person who, like, king of Twitter when it comes to rap, it's definitely him
It
for
means a
sure.
lot to be a freshman in rap and everything. One of those things that validates an artist. Who's the hottest right now? Means you're doing something right. Freshman class, you in the best of the best. Grew up watching this. I was a super fan. I've been watching every class since they've been coming out.
Being a young artist,
In
you grow up
Chicago?
dreaming about this kind of opportunity.
Leaving a statement as a new
Yeah, I'm
Throughout
familiar
my
with
life,
Trim.
Everything about me, unique proof that you can create the life.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Trim did a thing with Coconut Water. I listened to that song. My first instinct when I heard stuff like this, shit sound like it's like the industry just put a lot of money behind it. But you actually listen to the song, it's low key catchy. It's like not the most craziest thing out there, but I can see why motherfuckers fuck with Coconut Water. I ain't gonna lie. And I like that song Chrome that she did with Slayer. That's the first time I heard about her, cause she previewed some shit with I think she can't fucking talk. Let's preview you grabbing a fucking dictionary and reading that bitch. But anyway, outside of that, I heard her it wasn't a freestyle. I heard a song with Slayer, and she previewed that shit in one of Playboy Max's Song Wars. And matter of fact, this brings, right when we finish up, I guess, like this video to see who made it, which I recognize Slayer. Slayer definitely belongs here without question. Slayer probably was the hottest rapper 4 months ago. Now, we'll see. I think he can do whatever he want to do. I think for him. So I recognize Chris Patrick. I've been recognized him. He's been on the king of rap Twitter for the longest. Slayer, I obviously recognize. I'm a huge fan of Slayer. Trim, you know, I respect. She definitely deserves to be up here for sure. She's really good. You know what I'm saying? So.
Like that you want.
And yeah, I know people with the Nicki Minaj comparisons. Yeah, there's some similarities there, but you know she do her thing. I really can't get mad at her. I have no opinion about it whatsoever.
My city, my people, my peers. Right now, the world need an underdog. Every single one of us is trying to get to something.
Belly Gang Cushington. Lareezy. I can't even. What kind of shitty ass font? This shit font is horrible, my nigga. I heard of Skrilla. Wykeeps, I never heard of him. Trap Dicky, never heard of him. Pause. Miles Minnick. Babyface. Slayer.
We all look at this like the rite of passage.
Almost failed 9th grade, so it meant a lot to be a freshman.
All right. So, what you call it? What were we talking about? Yes, the Playboy Max shit. So I seen the little meltdown he had, and here's the thing, and this is very unfortunate. And I kind of went through my own little version of this. Obviously, I'm not as big as Playboy Max. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say regardless. You already know I don't give a fuck. I'm up here to say what the fuck I want to say. That will never change. It's so fucking crazy how people react to people who have a lot of money or social status really going through shit mentally. They kind of become callous to it. And they're kind of dickheads. Especially when it comes to men that go like this is why I say men's mental health is bullshit. Now, I guess whatever with the music or maybe some of the decisions he decided to do, whatever the case may be, it's like a combination of shit, and I don't really feel like diving into why people have certain mixed reactions about Max. Here's what I will say. Number one, I'm not going to say I'm a fan because I don't tune into like that, but I have a great ton of respect for Playboy Max. I thought the In the Booth shit was genius. I had no idea it was going to blow up the way it did, but I thought it was always a fantastic idea. You know what I'm saying? And kind of like people this is how it went, right? When it comes to like hip hop coming into these streaming platforms, it was started off with Ada Ross until he started making the what's the name jokes, and then that kind of the gay jokes. Then that kind of was like, all right, we off that, and then it then went to Kai Cenat. Then it went off Kai Cenat, and then Playboy Max had a perfect setup where they record something on stream. So I thought that was a great idea. I think the first one I ever seen was Laser 700 Dim. If I'm even saying his name correctly, I might. If I'm not, I apologize. I seen the one with him. I seen the one with I seen bits and pieces of the Lil Baby one, and I seen See the 504 and shit and the little TJ. I ain't gonna lie, I was disappointed in both of them for how they. I was disappointed in both of them. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I think, it's a reasonable request when you come to somebody's house, Airbnb, whatever the case may be, they ask you to stop smoking. It's not that serious, bro. Just go outside. It ain't really nothing to like press the issue about. Both of them were not. That wasn't cool what they did. I'm being keeping it a bean. That was like they definitely could have moved differently on that one for sure. And my phone is fully charged. Thank you for the notie. But yeah, both of them could have moved better in that situation. You in to get somebody's house, it's a respect thing. It's not that serious. Just go outside and go do it. Like, why do you have to do it there? Does that make sense? So I thought, they could have, they definitely, they was wrong for that, in my opinion. Not even my opinion, they was wrong for that. I don't have any hate towards either one of them, but they definitely, both of them was wrong for that for sure. And they really just drag something on. It's not that serious, bro. I'm being honest with you. Now, moving forward, because we're not here to talk about 504 and the little TJ. No disrespect to them. We're not here to talk about it. What was I going to say? I was trying to make a point. Black Boy Max, yes, about him. I'm going to be honest. This is why I said men's mental health is the biggest load of fucking baloney, of Oscar Mayer baloney. I'm talking about the fucking clearance baloney, the one that's, with the reddish orange sticker in there, with the one that's about to fucking expire in less than a week. Biggest fucking piece of baloney. It looks nice in the end zone. It looks nice on a fucking social media post, with the text on there and some flowers or whatever the fuck you're going to put on there. Men's mental health awareness. It is full of shit. Full of shit. And Black Boy Max is another example of why I told you men's mental health is fucking, it is a bunch of baloney. There's no such thing. There is a such thing, but reality is nobody gives a fuck. That is the truth. So, my first premise is, okay, like, bro, when he made that little meltdown, I'm like, well, he's been doing this for a minute. And he knows the audience that he caters to is relatively young. What does youth typically come with? Immaturity. And then you got kids that be in Call of Duty lobbies, GTA lobbies, Madden lobbies, and they be cursing like, Richard Pryor in a 70s stand-up. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, these kids talk like grown people. They up there cursing, shut up, bitch, and da-da-da-da. They, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what they do. So, because Black Boy Max has a relatively younger audience, and I'm not saying that everybody's like fucking teenagers or like barely in their 20s, but he has a relatively young audience. So, because of that, immaturity is to be expected. So, my first thought was like, bro, like, it's not unfamiliar territory. You know what I mean? Like you've been in the territory, like you understand what come with it. The hate's gonna come with it. A lot of people's bullshit. And then, of course, the comment section when he melts down, oh, I wish I could have $1 million and I would never have a meltdown. Even if I was Frosty the Snowman in 60-degree weather, I'll never have a meltdown. Like, bitch, if I could be a gold bar and a welder could be putting a blowtorch on me, and I'll never melt down. You know what I'm saying? My thought is that whatever Max is going through, it has to be something outside of... He either is stressed out because when you stream like how they stream, you up 12 hours. Like 8 to 9 is sometimes not even enough. 10, 12 hours just streaming. Like you got everybody in your fucking business all day, every day. That's why Costa had to take a fucking break. He like, yo, like, he was working his ass off, but then the work was working his ass. If that makes sense, pause. But you understand what I'm saying? Like the work became working him. And after that, now it's like, okay, we're not even, we letting this shit take our life away. Let's just put it aside, go relax, go do something else that we do, go into another venture that we was looking to do. And they come back to it. Then he came back to it with the streaming universe, which I think was a great move because you bring engagement. Oh shit, he comes back, and instead of come back with his own little plan shit, actually, this is the genius that people do not realize. Instead of come back with his own plan shit, which is kind of like, okay, if they might tune back into it, they might not. But if I say, oh yeah, I'm gonna come back, but this time when I come back, I'm an engaged job. I say, hey, why don't y'all apply to Stream University to see if y'all can get in? And then now motherfuckers will be paying attention because you're presenting them with an opportunity for them. That is actually a very low-key, extremely intelligent fucking move, because you think about it like this, and I'll reiterate and I'll say it again for those that missed it. If you go the route where it's like, okay, I got content planned, you know, people kind of been in the dark because niggas don't know what the fuck you been doing. Niggas kind of like checked out. This is how this generation is. It's like if you niggas don't remember yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like when you've been going for that long, you really you taking a chance as far as gauging people's interest. But whereas if I present you, like if I got my own content planned already when I come back, people might not tune into it because people be like, all right, you've been going so long, my attention elsewhere. But now you come back with your platform, and your platform is still sizable, and you come back with an opportunity for me to come aboard and work with you and potentially, you know, get fame, quote unquote. Now I'm interested. That's fucking genius. And that way you bring the engagement back. That is fucking genius. And then right after Stream University or whatever's going to transpire during that situation, then you come back to the regular scheduled program because now you got motherfuckers' attention. That is so fucking genius on Castanat part. So genius. But yeah, as far as it has to be something in his personal life, because him doing it as long as it has, and I'm not saying, listen, we all human. I don't give a fuck how long you've been doing this. Somebody is going to say some shit that's going to piss you off. It'd be like, yo, I want to see this motherfucker face to face, see if he'll say the same shit with the same amount of motherfucking vigor. I mean, goddamn, do you have this much vigor of going on fucking Jobs Indeed on Craigslist, bitch? But no, you don't have the same vigor to get a fucking job, but to say something negative about me when I don't even fucking know you. So now it's such a weird situation, to be honest with you. But I just think that there has to be something that happened behind closed doors. And then I feel like the work might be working Max. I think Max needs to take a little vacation. Because, you know, if it's not anything that major to happen behind closed doors, it could be the fact that he probably sleep deprived of the motherfucker and he's stressed out and he need to just step away from it. And that's probably what I think I do. So I don't look at the situation how most motherfuckers be thinking, but like, oh yeah, well, you signed up for this. Well, all of a sudden you decide that you just want to have a breakdown. Because motherfuckers are so mean, bro. They so fucking mean. They don't understand. All they understand is, well, you got millions. You got hundreds of things. You got six. Bitch, money don't create happiness. It can help with it, sure, but it don't create fucking happiness. If your foundation is fucked up, if you got people in your life that don't want to see you win, you got to be around them all the fucking time, and you don't have company that is there for you, not just for what the fuck you could provide with your new opportunity, but there for you. That means if you're going to something, they're there. If you need something done, they'll take care of it for you, no strings attached, right? Fame could be a lonely place because now it's like it's hard to fucking gauge who the fuck really with you because they fuck with you for real, with or without the money, or the niggas that's just there because they literally or metaphorically speaking be having their hands out. You understand what I'm saying? So there's some people I'm going to just quick listen to their music. Chris Kirkpatrick, Trim, and Slayer, I'm not because I'm already familiar with them. Let's go look at some of these other guys. Belly Gang Cushington. Actually, I've heard Belly Gang Cushington before. Belly Gang Cushington. I've heard his music. It's very, not for me. Not terrible, but it just seemed like some stuff I kind of already heard from other rappers. Lareezy. Let's see, is the one that performed the best. Just out of curiosity. Melanated, let's see.
I'll make you a bet.
Wait a minute. Is he the guy that was on my TikTok feed with that song? Oh, he legit. Yes. It's good. I fuck with it. I was like, I knew this face was familiar. Lil Reezy, yeah, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, absolutely. I seen a couple of his shit. I might have followed him off of like the little, cause he had his family, I think, in the living room and shit. And he was like, he had like a bunch of the same colors he got now on this melanated video. Where he had like the orange and red and shit like that. I fuck with him. He tough. Like yeah. Bruce Leroy stamp of approval. Good job. Nice. Good shit. Good shit for sure. Good shit. I like it. I like it. I like the music. I like the music. Is it very busy?
Should have shot with Ryan C.
My tower went flat, so my two big cousins and my daddy, they helped me put air in the air. When a hurricane crashed with that brain teeth,
I like it. I like it. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. It's like there's influence there, but he kind of flips it to his own to the point where you really don't think. It's like, is it Kendrick? Is it Jid? Is it like, You know what I mean? It's like you can hear some of it, but it's like he just made it his own. Shout out to Lil Reezy. I fuck with it. Stamp of approval, 100%. All right. What's the next one? Trap Dicky. No disrespect. I'm sorry. I don't want to disrespect nobody. Trap Dicky. LA Nice. Let's look at that. Oh, that's an interesting sample. Oh, the beat is unique. The beat is fire. The beat is fire. Oh, he a top dog. Okay.
They gon' do what I say, parry. Blackout, we got the boys too scary. Make a wish and I got it, fairy. Fell in love with the streets, we married. Come out the bench like Jason Terry. Start out the game like Jason Kidd. Wherever I stand, that nation business. Ripping LA like a Lakers fitted. Treat the rap game like a race we dipping. Kids when they rappers and taking they pendant. Killing this shit like the Haitians with me. Didn't go to trial, won't say who did it. Bring it back like I just made another one. Man, I'm whipping it like Uncle Willie's son. But it's two of us, I'm not the only one.
Kind of sound like the Migos a little bit. I'm not too crazy about it. It's not terrible. It's definitely not terrible. It just sounds like the Migos to me, bro. Like, I'm being honest. Like, I heard the Migos kind of sound the same, talk about the similar topics the same way. It's just like, it's not bad. It's just, it's very Migos coded. Let's just hear.
They go trap. He always talk about 2 letters cross tracks. He say he riding on whoever. Tar Heels, Carolina Blue Devils. We make it rain, blue hundreds, new weather. I can't stand no nigga who talk that shit like he gon' shoot better. If you knew better, you do better. Broke my Rolex, we got a new bezel. Matter of fact, I did it 2 times, gave me a discount like I had a coupon. We straight forever, 2 lines, drinking on yellow and purple, 2 kinds.
It's not terrible. It's just I don't want to say it feels generic, but it feels like something I've heard before. You know what I mean? And it's like I feel like the Migos. This is not a Migos, so this is something different. But it's okay. It's not terrible. It's just I've heard it before. That's it. It's not bad. But it's not like, oh my God, this shit is just different. Hey, what's good? Morbius GT. So basically, we just going over the XXL freshman that list came out today. The people that I'm not familiar with, I'm just like listening to a little bit of their music just to see if like, you know, give my quick opinion real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just to have something to talk about for now until I decide to commit to a video I'm really looking to react to. All right, so that was Trap Dicky, Babyface E. It's a lot of Babyface Ray. Like, it remind me of back at, like, you know how back in the day all the boxers' name was had Sugar in there. Everybody was Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Williams. Like, everybody was Sugar Ray. Okay, bussin'. Talk expensive. Picking a cigarette off the ground. They had to chop that up so you could pick one out the pack. Cause picking that shit up off the ground and smoking it is kind of diabolical.
What it 1-800? If I got on your ass, about respect, about some money. Every never about a bitch, bro. I got like honey. Round in the whip, that's it.
It's a very definitely from Detroit. Babyface Ray flow for sure, and it's obviously Babyface. All right, let me hear one more song that he got the 2 million on, the E Trackhawk. Let's just let that sound. The visual's kind of hard. Damn, I like that line. Not bad. It don't feel fresh. It like, I'm not saying it's not terrible. It's obviously not terrible. It's just it don't feel fresh. It feel like I've heard this before. And I heard it. I think Babyface Ray sound the same beats. It's just like I heard it before. It's not bad. I heard it before though. All right. The other one, Hurricane Wisdom. Why everybody's shit in all caps? It's Chance the Rapper. I want to hear the one who's by himself. Hurricane Wisdom enough.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name.
Hurricane Wisdom. He must be like one of them them spitters.
Hey, Echo, turn it up!
Your available balance is $2,323,666.41. This includes direct deposits of $2,181.39. If you would like to hear your individual direct deposits, press 1.
Okay. Growing up, I never felt I really asked for much. Keep it real and hold to all your promises and such. To be real, I only fell in love when it's in it sucks. Oh, I'd be scared to open up. It's a lot of wells and goodbyes and broken stuff. It's a lot of farewells and good tries. We did enough. I think my dad had enough. Maybe I'm so scared of love, I'll probably leave you off once. You're so fucking dumb, you probably leave me when I'm up. Maybe I should fall back. Maybe I should call back.
I like that line. He said, "You probably so dumb, you probably leave me while I'm up." I like that. That's solid. That's a hard ass line. It sounds simple, but it's if you listening, it's like I fuck with it. I like it, and I like the visuals too. It's like you getting into his world. I like it. It's like very Rod Wave-ish. It's like familiar, but it's like there's a twist there where it's like I could fuck with it. I like the direction.
I'm so broken, right? Thinking maybe love ain't all bad. Thinking I won't get the same heartbreaks we all had. What do you know? Losing control, I keep losing my cool. Feelings gone, nobody told me that was leaving me. Wisdom low, wisdom rich, wisdom high as the moon. Wisdom never asked for this, wisdom will trade you a shoe. I say, growing up, I never felt I really asked for much. Keep it real and hold to all your promises and such. To be real, I only fell in.
You know what I really miss though, and it's no disrespect because actually I like this song. I fuck with it. So far, if we just going off this Enough song, Hurricane Wisdom, I stamp approval 100%. It's like familiar with the Rod Wave-ish vibes, but it's different because it's like you could tell it's him. So I fuck with it. I like it. Something I wanted to say and I forgot. Something he said. God damn it, I had a brain fart. I wanted to say something I completely forgot. Fuck. I like it though. I like it. It's I think it's dope. I like it. We're gonna move forward. I don't remember what the fuck I was trying to say. Okay, Wisdom, Chance. Giannis. He's got 56 million. Well, I feel like I heard this before on TikTok. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me go get that other joint to like. Let me not do that. Let me get that other joint to like.
If you were locked up at any Illinois juvenile...
Show some support. You know what I mean? You hear something good, why not? Visuals clean as fuck though, I ain't gonna lie. Clean.
KJ, man, that shit is I don't play cars around me. Sit behind this bitch, I dog me. I wasn't too good at math. On God, I run with problem solvers. Every time I'm money,
I wasn't too good at math. I liked it. I like it. I like it. I wasn't too good at math, but I ride with problem solvers. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. He got my stamp of approval so far. Again, this flow kind of sound like something I heard before for some other artists, but that one liner, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm intrigued. And then the visuals is clean. Oh, this is what I wanted to say because I had a brain fart. I miss when people kind of invested their time in making good hooks. It's like we're in an era now where people just rap. And because it's like a melodic tone, people just like, oh, I don't need a hook. But I miss the days, and I'm not saying it's not out there, but I think people need to go back to trying to, like, it's nice to have, like, if your verse feels like a chorus, I think that's helps you as far as having the potential to be a hit because it's memorable and it sticks out. And it keeps the listener engaged. I will say this. I miss the people when people was just like, it's nice to have some song, because some songs don't need a hook. You just go in there, talk your shit, and just, you know, do your thing and just dip. But I miss songs where we get the verses, 2, maybe 3 of them, but we have a hook. Like that one hook that would just, it just shit just sticks. That one repeatable hook. I really miss that. It's like we don't get it as much as we used to. We get it, but it's like the veterans do it. It's like Drake had talked this shit, but it was like, teach me, baby, on the phone and say you need me, baby, type shit. You know what I mean?
I smoke Molly. I say fuck a foot like I want go hit Barney. Never got look just like Barney. I live it, you record it. Daytime we performance. Nighttime we performing. No bitches got it parted. Why she think she important? Hey, old time you ain't getting a nut. I like my bitch boy. She 5 down the sun. I'm tired, I'm way too big. 50,000, know you with me, baby. Don't lie, I know you sleep. When I get home, I just won't throw. You already know it on me. Hey, what you doing with all that ass? I say come throw it on me. I know you know what I mean. Got plenty of hoes and plenty cash. Life ain't nothing blue feet. I hope you know that I don't play cards around me. Sit behind this bitch, I dog me. I wasn't too good at math. On God, I run with problem solvers. Every time I'm money hard.
He got my stamp of approval. He got my stamp of approval. Like, there's some remnants of shit that I've kind of heard before, but it's good enough where I see why they picked him. He got my Hurricane Wisdom, my stamp of approval. He's good. All right, let's see the other one. YK Nice. Lil Mama. Going on. Beat kind of something I heard before. A little generic.
Show me some money. You open the door, I show you $100. This shit going on, twin. This shit going on. I ain't selling my soul, I'm packing my shows, I'm putting shit on. Took over the summer, now I'm the biggest, ain't take long. Tired of giving out my heart, they keep trying to break this shit. If you gon' stand on what you said, then why you say this shit? What the hell? They say I'm being way too humble, I'm about to start popping shit. Gotta pop it. I heard the word round town, I can't hit a major league. I got a bitch that's I can miss. I walk around with dog shit. Come true. They ain't even no paper, why can't I get them all here? Get them all flat. I pull up and walk in the club with number 5 shit. She a 10. Oh, little mama, make it. You better throw that shit. Walk down low, I drop me a ticket. Ain't stand up, nigga. Cause none of these hoes stand next to me. I'm way bigger. They say, why can't turn you up? Man, this shit got serious. All that hang, that shit ain't work. I don't play about me, period. Stop it, I take a hoe, show me some money.
It's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. What's the other joint? Take Me Through There? Oh, that was her. Did a lot of features. I don't see a lot of her songs. Look at this. This video's fucking crazy. They really allowed this shit? They gotta be signed to a label, bro, because there's no fucking way.
I don't show no mercy because these hoes.
There's gotta be a label shit because there's no way. If I ever do some shit like this, bro, I can't even do what the fuck I'm doing. You lucky I don't give a shit about, there's no... How the fuck you get away with... I mean, I'm not trying to snitch, but goddamn, how the fuck you get away with that? The fuck? Got away with that shit? She don't have a lot of... Let me go look... Let me just... Instead of looking for some shit that's like big, let me just go listen to a song. Lil Mama. Is that what it... Did I just listen to that?
He trying to sit me down 9 months, who? We outside, we out there 1942. It's summertime, we shaking where I'm out the room. I had to tell that hoe get loose. Throw that shit on mama, throw that shit on mama, throw that shit on...
See an audience for this. I'm not too crazy about it myself. I see an audience for it though. You know, it's okay. It's kind of some shit I kind of heard before. Little generic in some respects. I'm not like too... Oh, my bad. I dipped last. I was tired as fuck. Got too geek and got distracted in this too. Nah, no problem, bro. Like, nah, you got your own life. It's all good. I appreciate you for stopping by. Maz Lobby 99. What's good? Welcome back, man. It's all good. Don't even worry about it. You got your own life to live. I don't expect you to fucking drop everything for me. You don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I'm not tripping about none of it. All right.
If I were him, I'd bump.
Well, yeah, but welcome back. All right, Skrilla, I feel like I heard before, but I'm just gonna double check. I feel like I heard it. There's a Lord Skrilla? No. All right, Bricks.
Better die for me, we supposed to ride or die, we die together. Ain't no straps up on the seat, we smack the whip, we live forever. Play the front line, Rosa Parks, but they gon' say toss with the cattle. Put a chip back on the glick, I let that shit blow like Fredetto. Put a bean pack on my wrist, I put an ice pack on a bitch. I done pulled up presidential all black truck.
I kind of like that line, an ice pack, but hope the day's been fine so far, twin. Appreciate you, I was letting you know. Nah. So honestly, I'm chilling right now. So I just got finished doing a little bit of piano for like an hour, and then now I'm just reacting to the XXL freshman class, just listening to their music about people that I'm not familiar with, just to see, you know, my opinion on them.
Like who did this? I didn't stand name down the way I didn't spill blood into the bricks. I didn't stand name down the way I didn't break.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a fan. I'm gonna listen to one more song, but I'm not. And it's not to say that like, cause I think there's an audience. I forgot who sound like. There's another. Maybe that was his song. Cause I think I might have heard him on some football edits on TikTok. I'm not crazy about this.
At the same thing, solo thugging, Brody bouncing out the V shoot.
I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna trash this shit, but it's not for me. I'm not a fan. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Respectfully, nah.
It means a lot to be a freshman.
No. I see an audience for it. I guess I know people that like, especially with the football edits. This probably could go crazy. I probably seen one of his shit before, but that's music. It's subjective. I don't like a lot of them. Don't like some of them. I like the new era. I like the direction a lot of them going, but some of them not, in my opinion. Yeah. No, I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to Skrilla, it's like I see an audience for it, but I don't. Nah. Yeah. You understand my point. Like I've been looking at like a lot of the college football edits, especially with the wide receivers. Yeah, but it's not like a part. Exactly. Yeah, as long as you can see like there's an audience for it. I guess maybe I don't fuck with it, but if I could see where it could be placed, I guess, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, you're right. Absolutely. All right, we on the So Camo. That is a very interesting name to say the least. So Camo. All right. Keep steady. Oh, the productions. Oh, that's him? What? That's him? Oh yeah, he deserved this shit slides.
Grabs on the table, yeah, I been gone. At the base and shorty, she trumping it over. Keep steady, I told him I'm on one. Why you trying to make me be the bad guy? Telling people that this shit was damn loud.
Now, I would like to see my one critique. This song is fire as fuck. He slid. He slid like a goddamn kid at the play. Like he slid on this motherfucker. One thing I would say, I feel like the visuals is not necessarily matching the song. I'm looking for it to be a little bit more up tempo, not necessarily like crazy, like NLE Chopper's videos, but something a little bit more to this is kind of too slow. The tempo of the visuals is too slow compared to the song. The visuals got to be upbeat with the song. Like the song slides regardless. I don't give a fuck about the video that much, but just like probably a small critique. Other than that, this song is fucking crazy. I believe Camo actually is G. Yeah. He nice. For the who's rocking 6'7" and they whip. Yeah, you're right.
We gon' have to see how this shit pan out. You try and keep it low key, I can't stand up. But I got money bands on me when I walk out. Fuck you, stand on it. I don't give a fuck now. Fuck you, money ice on me with it buzz down. Whole game going crazy when I touch down. JB and you and a baby going down. Off that liquor, she tryna get knocked down. Roll it up. Niggas talk about the kid like they know a song. She hop on the dick, my leg going down. Yeah, she hop on the dick, that be going down. Yeah, we got drums and sticks in the back. My young niggas loaded. Put a team on my back and I told him a nigga ain't folding. I throw 150 for the nails. I might put a bad bitch in Chanel. I pull back when this shit feel real. She want the model, she want the pills. I throw 150 for the nails. I might put a bad bitch in Chanel. I pull back when this shit feel.
This song fucking slides. I swear to God, you fuck with Slayer at all? Yes, Slayer is actually one of my favorite artists. I don't know why the fucking hate it. One thing I love, and I mentioned this before. I fuck with Slayer a lot. One thing I love about Slayer, and it's something with the underground that I feel like is missing, is the lack of attention to detail when it comes to creating the music. It's like everybody just thinks that, oh, good flow and that's it. But no, he really goes out of his way. Like, Slayer studies music, and that's something that I don't see a lot in underground. A lot of people just copy some shit that they heard or they like, but Slayer actually goes into, like, you could tell the music that he produces. I would say he kind of relies a little bit, exactly, yes, he does understand me. Like he really gets into the nitty gritty, and you could tell all the shit that he studied, the work that he's putting behind the scenes, you hear it in the music. Like, I fuck with Slayer a lot. The only thing I would say, I feel like that sometimes he relies too much on the beat switches, and because he kind of is fusion genres together, yes, a visualization, absolutely. And Sloppy Joe, that shit is a fucking masterpiece. Yeah, with his video, yes, absolutely, 100%. Like Slayer, in my opinion, if he is able to withstand the bullshit hate, he's a star. Cause his and it's not just the underground, it's just in general. One thing I see with him is he studies his craft. Fuck the hate. Exactly, yeah, fuck the hate. At the end of the day, do you, bro. Like, he's just keep doing what the fuck you're doing. Don't address nothing. There's nothing to address, because the hate ain't as loud as you make it. Like, the hate will only go as far as you're gonna take it. So if you take the hate and you amplify that shit more than the love that you get in, then that's just what it's gonna be. But honestly, if Slayer locked the fucking keep putting out the music, he's straight. You saw Lemmy Lewis say he did. Motherfuckers literally moshing. None would care about the hate. Exactly my point. Right. At the end of the day, it's like a lot of people, I think all of us are guilty of this. We amplify, the hate is so little. But how we feel about it, there were more mosh than Cardi said. Yeah, I mean, I never really understood the appeal of Playboy Cardi. I think he's a marketing genius in a way that he's like the mystery and it creates intrigue. You would expect more at Cardi. Yeah. I also think that people weren't too fond of the album. I actually like the album. But maybe because my ear is a little bit more, I'm not saying it's too mainstream, because I do fuck with the underground too, but it was more the mosh than they've ever seen as Slayers. Yeah. But Cardi's a marketing genius. I'm not too crazy about the music. His influence is definitely undeniable. There's no question about it. And he's definitely a marketing genius with how he presents himself, choosing when to do it and when not to. People kind of his core didn't like the album. which is funny because I thought it was a solid piece of work. It was kind of crazy. My friends got physically hurt. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is one of the reasons why I hate going to fucking shows, because this what niggas like to do. They like to be like, oh yeah, goddamn, oh we just happen to be in the heat of the moment. You step on me, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like at the end of the day, you can't be that caught up. You got to be aware there's people around you. Ain't nothing wrong with jumping up and having fun. But goddamn it, you gotta understand. I thought Marshall was a dead art low key. I don't think so. It just depends on where you at, because I've been there where I'll push motherfuckers. If you on my shit, I'll push your ass. And if you got a problem, I'll punch in you. Like I ain't no violent motherfucker, but you're not gonna do what the fuck you want to me because you call it, oh, I'm in the heat of the moment. Heat them on my ass. Then you gonna feel the fucking heat of these goddamn knuckles, nigga. Fuck out of here. But yeah, like the 100%. But no, they definitely do the mosh and shit. It just depends on what artist where you're at. Like a lot, I'm sure there's plenty of underground shows. 'Cause you gotta remember this. The underground now, especially now, is so closely tied into rock. And it's crazy because I don't think the artists really, yeah, I'm pretty peaceful, but I've definitely said, no, listen. I am not going to let a motherfucker just do what the fuck you want to me just because, and then you going to blame it on, well, I just got caught up. Yeah, bullshit. Now you're actually caught up in a situation, stupid ass. Nah, I don't play that. Nah, you're not gonna just do what the fuck you want to him, because have fun, do your thing, but like all that bumping and fucking stepping on me on purpose and not even saying excuse, fuck all that. Nah. Right, exactly, yeah. With a side of biscuits and fries. Fuck out of here. Exactly, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, are we going to the let me just hear like he got my stamp of approval, especially with Keep Stay. That shit is a fucking that is a classic. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
I got one challenge for you.
And I don't care if y'all well they don't release classic nowadays. Bullshit. That's one of them. Let me hear this other one real quick. Exactly. The visuals is interesting. And one thing I like about his voice, not to just keep pausing it, because I want to, like, you know, let y'all hear the music. One thing about that I like about his voice is so, like he is so good at melody that he doesn't need a hook. Like, you remember, I think whoever was here earlier, I spoke about how it's a lost art of putting in hooks. His voice is so good melodically that you don't need a hook. Like it's just like you could just fuck around and just hum the melody, and that's good enough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly, right.
100,000 on me, okay. Too fast in the place, hit the brakes. My bed on this shit, you too late. Roll it up 3 grams to the face. Get hot in the high rise, this shit amazing. Only one step in, I ain't going. Been up, yeah, they already know it. Few bands on me, and now they notice. Got back, got all that money falling. Got that paddock, got me that money calling. Watch how the rest flow. Don't walk out, I ain't playing with them. 200,000 with a brand with it. They say a nigga in the land with it. No, you can't understand it. Keep running up the bands on it. Outside of Montana on it. Oh, God, I can't wait on it. Damn, when I hit a head on it. Throw a few bands on it. Say it, I stand on it. Open the can on it. Spin back, we gon' hold you for ransom. Put a bag on it, the truck from Panama. Stars on the roof in the Phantom. Quit 20 bands on the red on it.
That jacket flies hell though, I ain't gonna lie. It's definitely dope. He definitely a troll for what he did. What'd he do? Hold on. What'd he do? I'm not aware. What did So Camo do? What'd he do? If you still here, let me know what he did, because I wasn't aware. Like, I heard his song before all over TikTok and sports. Oh, not Camo. Then who? Oh, Slayer. Oh, no. At the end of the day, he's smart. Look, if you know about his come up a little bit, he was streaming and shit, so he understands entertainment 100%. He's smart. Like he not no dumbass. Like I see some of the clips of him gaming. He definitely understands entertainment for sure. He understands how the internet works. So yeah, I wouldn't address it too much, but like, you know, what he's been doing, I think he should keep doing it. Just put out the music and let the stupid boy. Yeah, exactly. I agree. He definitely fun. Like he got his. You may look at him on the surface like he a regular dude, but if you watch some of his like I see some clips of his streams, he definitely got a sense of humor for sure. I fuck with it. I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't have that much time. I'm gonna, in private, when I, in my own personal time, I'm gonna do a deeper dive of my music. Cause so far, There You Go, and then obviously the joint that got him the most buzz. He legit. Like, Slayer is my favorite rapper out the whole class. He legit. Like, the melodies, and he actually had a hook there with the There You Go as well, which I like. I talked about how people not reinforcing hooks anymore. He actually had one. He got some good ass fucking music. He really do. Like, I don't know why people are not talking about him as much as they should. Cause this music, his music is good to the motherfucker. Like he legit. Like, he got my stamp of approval 100%. Let me see who else we got going on. Let's see what's going on with the chat real quick, cause I seen the update. He sound like Billy. Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear the Don Toliver. I definitely can hear that for sure. And I hear a little bit of Ken Carson, but in my opinion, I feel like he's a better rapper than Ken Carson. Now, some people may say I'm tripping, but in my opinion, I feel like he's a better rapper than Ken Carson. But I hear a little bit of Don Toliver, like you said, and Ken Carson 100%. All right, who else is we gonna check out? Why can't he say? Oh, that's Miles Minnick. Who's Miles Minnick? Miles Minnick. Is that to do with the AI shit? Oh, press.
Alright, man, it's crazy. I just do it for the one who made me, and it's like, hand on a Bible where I can't lie. Outside like your hoodie when it hang dry. Devil selling dreams that I can't buy. I signed a deal inside the Brody at the same time. They said I was ahead of time, cause everybody on my wave like it isn't mine. Crashing out until he sent a sign. You know, a righteous man get up like 6-7 times. Spirit on my body got me looking like a pop, like a red Corvette for the flyer on my top dropper. This ain't mine, I'm a lot smart. I love y'all too quick to.
Definitely West Coast is one of my favorite. Ken Carson do ignorant rap, so I agree. And that's why I call it genre. It's one of my favorite genres. You know what? I'm not too into rage like that. It's really hit or miss. I know Yeet does it. It's really hit or miss for me because I need to understand what you're saying, and I also need, like, rage is very hit or miss for me. Like, I'm not saying Ken Carson is bad, like, but like I feel like I enjoy more his production than I do his actual songs. I like the lyrical content. I know it's not supposed to be lyricism technically because that's not the vibe. It's supposed to be vibes and feelings. Right, exactly. Yeah, that is the point. It's vibes and feelings over lyrical content. But I feel like it got, like, even with Future is vibes, but it's lyrical content and what he's saying. It's very hard for me to connect with a song where it's not much lyrical content in there, and it's like just it's hard for me to connect with it. But yeah, I Rage definitely got its appeal to the folks that fuck with it, 100%. And as far as this dude, I don't mean to cut it off. I hear Lil Wayne, like I hear the West Coast accent for sure. He's definitely from Cali, but I hear he sound like a West Coast version of like prime Lil Wayne. But it's not to the point where it's like the influence don't bother you. It's like he still got his own shit. It's kind of like you could tell he from the region where he from, but you could also tell there's a little bit of Wayne influence in there as well. It don't sound bad. It's just it doesn't make you be goddamn want to throw a goddamn futon out of a window. But it's like it's solid. I'll put it like that. And Chris Webby a little bit. Yeah, I agree with that. Chris Webby, yes. I'm not feeling the hook. And if you're going to press and pressure is two different words. I don't even get how that necessarily connects. Like he could have redid the hook on this for sure. Like I'm not, it don't make sense. And then you go from the press and then the pressure. It's like press is not even short for pressure. It's something completely different. I don't, no. Well, actually, no, it is the same, but it's used differently. You know what I mean? Like it's just like Press is short for pressure. That is true, but it's like it's using different. I feel like it's used. Those two are used in different contexts. If that makes sense. Like when I'm thinking about press, I'm thinking about news. I'm thinking about clothes. When I'm thinking pressure, it's like, you know, force. It's just, I know technically press is the shortened version of it. It's just, I feel like it's just those two words, they don't go together because they're used in different contexts, if that makes sense. He got the little goddamn La Russell Diddy bopping and shit when he get bouncing around and shit. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie to you. He gonna do that shit. He might as well have La Russell be the goddamn feature. Man, you know you too goddamn big to be doing all that fucking squat with that big ass too. You gonna fuck around and fall over. No disrespect, but you too goddamn big to be doing that. You up there out with that big ass motherfucker, you gonna end up looking like a roach. You know how when you got that want to kill a roach and shit, but you didn't kill it all the way, that motherfucker still. I'm so sorry, you too goddamn big to be squatting that, like just jumping up and down with a fucking big ass tuba. Like, nah, bro, you doing too much. I swear to God, I don't know if this was in the 2 months ago. How much you want to bet this shit's gonna be in Madden? I swear to God, this shit sound like some shit that's gonna be in the new Maddens. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and I said this before, I'll say this again. The Madden soundtracks are fucking garbage. I swear to God, the Madden soundtracks were so fucking good back then that if you didn't listen to rock, the rock songs were so fucking good. Like, bro, Avenged Sevenfold Chapter 4, Yellow Card Way Away, and I recommend listening to the DSP version. You listen to the one on YouTube, the beginner's gonna blow your fucking eardrums off. But I swear to God, you had so much, the music back in the soundtrack back in the day with Madden was so fucking good that shit that genres you don't listen to, like on Madden 03, Andrew WK, Party Hard. I swear to God, Bon Jovi every day. This shit, Alter Bridge, Open Your Eyes. Bro, there's so many fucking great songs I got off the old Maddens, even off shit that I don't normally listen to. You know what I'm saying? And I think there was a song called by Jet that's very like I heard in a bunch of films, a bunch of commercials. It's like probably one of the most synced songs of all time. I hated that song because I heard it so fucking much. I forgot what the name of this. Hold on, let me look up the Madden 04 soundtrack real quick. This song is extremely popular. I'm trying to remember which one it was. 04 soundtrack. What was it called? Jet, Are You Gonna Be My Girl? I done heard that fucking song 10. I hated it. But just because it was on a Madden 04 game and just how well the soundtrack meshed together, you just end up fucking liking it because it bring back so many good memories. It bring back memories of like I know it's technically 2004, but the Buccaneers with Warren Sapp and Derrick Brooks. Then you think about Michael Vick. You think about Donovan McNabb with fucking Mitchell as the wide receiver and Brian. It bring back so many good, or Ed Reed with Ray Lewis and Corey McAllister, like or Peter Boulware. You think it's just so much good fucking memories off that song, or Marshall Faulk with Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce. You think it's so much good memories. Now it's just fucking generic bullshit trash. It's like a fucking artist throwaway. They just basically gave Matt, and they was like, the artist wrote some bullshit like, here, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how the goddamn song sound on Matt. Like it's fucking trash. Yeah. Oh, when you press things, it uses pressure. Yeah. Well, you know what? You're right in what you're saying because technically press is short of pressure. I feel like it don't go together because it's just when you say press and then you say pressure, I feel like both of those, even though technically press is the shortened version of it, it's used in different contexts of conversations, if that makes sense.
Trying to keep it cool like I'm Larry Jones, but I'm seeing red like a scary moon. I know Jesus coming.
That was kind of weak. I ain't gonna lie.
Very soon, so I'm standing at the altar like a soon-to-be married groom. Now I'm loud about it like I'm Donald Duck. Getting all these blessings, let me count them up and round them up. I round them up whenever I speak. They get they yapping, podcasting without tagging me in their caption. Tell me cool it down, how brought me heating up. Full up on the gas, little brody speeding up. My pen to the pad, everything I'm dreaming up. And now in the past, they wanna start meeting up. I tell them press.
I think this song is okay. I think the chorus in the background and the visuals and the flow makes the song sound better than what it actually is. This song is not bad. It's just very regular. Like, there's elements that make it look like it's like it. There's elements in here that make it seem like it's going to be a hit. The visuals is clean. You got the football when the band, you got the band in the background. No, when you add a band to the song, that motherfucker's a hit. This is just a regular song that's just like, it's dressed up like it's a fucking like monumental song more than an actually. It's a cool regular song. Like, there's elements of it that make it seem like, oh shit, this is different. This is wild. This is crazy. It's not. It's a regular song. It's not bad. It's just very regular. I'm gonna hit the stew, bro, right quick. Almost like be back. All right, cool. Sound good. I ain't gonna be on here for like no more than 5 to 10 minutes, man. Good luck, man. I hope you get in there and make some hits, bro. And I appreciate you for stopping by for sure. All right, Lil Dre Day, where he at? Okay.
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Leba, where's the golf cart?
You have a good night as well, man. I appreciate you.
There it is. Only pay?
I know that I could be a handful, but who got called, you can't cancel. Went on tour of the Craig, got the mantle. Now we tryna clear the Justin Bieber sample. Hold up, wait, fool, that's how my babe do. Liquid Steph Curry, now we on our way to phase 2. God say this all you.
Oh, you know what? I fuck with it, and here's the reason why I say that. They don't get too many airtime to Christian rappers. And now kind of hypocritical. We up here cursing on a Christian rapper. You know what I'm saying? But look, I give Double XL credit. I give Double XL credit. The drip gotta change, my nigga. The drip gotta change. This shit look mad out the generic starter pack. Your drip gotta change a little bit.
Why will our nation give me the small venue?
Actually, nah, never mind. I take that back. Never mind. It works. That Harley Davidson fit better on him. Pause. What I'm about to say, it fit better on him than the other joint. But like the other joint wasn't as bad as I thought it was. So I'll take it back. I think it's alright. I appreciate Double XL showing love to the Christian rappers. Like they never did it before. I like the brand new representation. I mess with it. I like it.
What it do? Yeah, threw away the new press. 2017 threw me off. I'm back on course. Probably would have made it playing football, blood. But I'm repping the whole bay like Golden State. I'm a dub. Friend is for chumps. Satan, please leave me alone.
This is not the song you do all that in. They acting like the goddamn Lost Boys and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, God, bro. It's not that type. It's a song where you just, like, use a little slow head bop, it's a little feet tap or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like some shit like, oh, shit, oh, my God, damn. It ain't like one of them type of songs, you know what I'm saying?
Devil trick me into doing something wrong. Kick him out a minute, yada, God in it. In Jesus' name, devil, God, spirit, yada, I mean, yada, I'm saying, yada, I'm talking about.
Oh, they got the Sony G800. Okay. His music is not bad, but it's regular. It's like, it's cool. It's cool. It's not bad. It's cool. Anything else we could do right now? Because we got to get up out of here. I think I'm going to end the stream, bro. Ain't nothing really to do. Anything else I want to talk about? Anything else I want to talk about? Before we get up out of here. I think I'm about to end the stream, bro. It's nothing that's... I'll put this in front of you. Anything I want to talk about? Anything I want to talk about? That's that big as shit. God damn. Let me just hear this shit.
Canva magic layers.
Yeah, we have to get about it. Ain't nothing really to do. I'm gonna listen to this song out of curiosity, and then I'll let y'all know what we're gonna do tomorrow, and then we out of here. It's no reason to be stay here. We did enough. She got a very beautiful voice, but the visuals is not matching the voice, and it's like it doesn't like I love a good like, oh, I present you this, but then it's like this, but it's just like I'm not seeing why, cause like you have to have a reason. You gotta have a reason for why you're presenting me something that's opposite of what I'm hearing. If it's not a reason behind it, or I can't see a reason, it's just kind of just done just to get attention. The song sounds good, her voice sounds good. It's just the visual is just like, it looks ridiculous, but it's like there has to be a why, and I'm not seeing a why to it. By the way, what I'm listening to Girl Sweet Voice Energizer. They could have, whoever edited this video could have did a better job with matching the background to her running. That way the build up makes sense. Cause right now it's like, it's almost like she filmed this shit. Now you can almost tell, you can look at the green screen shit, which I don't really care about that much. But you automatically, you can kind of tell that she filmed this without this background. Because it's like the visual background is not matching what she's doing. It's like she's ahead of what's going on visually in the background. And it's not good editing technique. I'm not saying I'm the most fucking pro ass nigga ever, but I'm just saying like this, it's not gonna go well. I'm done, man. It's time for me to get the fuck up out of here. The song isn't bad. The visuals don't match it. The video concept could have been better. And I felt like that the song needs more variation. You need more variation in how the performance is kind of flat. Like I just because we don't have shit to do, let's just finish up. It's literally a minute. I'll say my thoughts for. I'll let her finish. Some thoughts for after. Okay, I like that was funny. Song is over with. Okay, honestly, they got potential, but it's like there's potential there, but it's a few things missing. It's like the concept, I like the concept, but it wasn't the best executed, and the song is too linear. And let's just say, for instance, if I'm listening to this song, I don't know if there's a different, let me see here, let me see something real quick. Let me look at it's called the Energizer, right?
That's why I'm running for a third term, honestly, is because we're carrying that through. I've gotten 10 credit.
I don't care what nobody says. I fuck with
Pritzker,
Pritzker, dog.
Budget every single year. We paid off the entire $17 billion of unpaid bills. Our pension system is in a much better position.
Wait, time out. Where's the fucking audio? So it's the audio, okay, so let's girl sweet voice topic. Cause I have something to say, but I have to voiced topic. Yeah. Okay, here's the problem. So first off, there's not a difference between the visual. Let's just shits and giggles. Let's go to Spotify. And after that, we gotta go because I got other shit to do. Just do this real quick. Forget about it. 313. Okay, and it's girl sweet voiced. Cause I have something to say, but I have to. Yeah. Oh damn, she get okay. Okay, here's the problem. You can't tell visually what's going on. Like it would make sense if she had you like you hear the kids in the background. Keep that for the video version and have something different for the audio version, because you can't, like right now it just feel like this is just the song is linear and I feel like it's a lot of dead space. It's just like, and it's like you could do the low key shit, but you have to have some kind of variation, whether it be the production or be your voice. And then when she did the variation of production, the song is fucking over with. And all she was doing is doing this. So this song has potential, especially with the visualizer, get your attention, but the song has to match up with it, and the song has to be a little better than what it is. It just feels like it's just... the song feels too plain Jane. It's not bad, but it feels too plain Jane. And it's like you're not going to, it's nothing sticky that's going to keep you to go back to it. It's like, okay, nice voice, and then you just move the fuck on. And that don't mean there's a disrespectful way. It's just like there needs to be more shit that sticks out about it. Okay, video, right? If I watch the video, I remember that. That's about it. But if I'm trying to become a lifelong fan of you, there needs to be more shit from the audio file that's going to make me stick to it, whether it be a variation in your tonal and your tone and performance, or variation in the production. There has to be something that sticks out about it, because if you're just going to spend all this money and resources on a video like this, that means that you believe in this song. So the audio must convey, I believe in this song. Does that make sense? So it's not bad. It's just like, I feel like there was missed potential. That makes sense. All right, I'm out of this motherfucker. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. We back on piano tomorrow, early in the morning. If y'all here, probably gonna be at work. I don't know. Early in the morning, we back here, and then we back at it like crack at them playing. But yeah, that's it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. Peace. Yeah. Yeah.